It is vitally important to write songs and release them, to record them, complete them, and move on. It's a key part of sharpening our skills, both as musicians and songwriters. But another option opens up as you improve, the ability to remaster and re-release your music. The question then is when? When should you remaster and re-release your music? In this video, I discuss my thoughts and some general guidelines and not any hard rules. Should you keep releasing new projects and never look back? Or should you occasionally retrospect and improve that which you've already released? This video is inspired by my recent release of my 3-song EP of remastered songs. One of which is my cover of Stone Tower Temple from Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. And the other two are songs that I have updated with my improved skills, both as a musician and as an audio engineer. So, when should you remaster a song of yours? Well, first of all, if you really like the song and your skills have improved. What skills exactly? Well, first your musicianship, your ability on your instrument, in this case guitar, but also other instruments too. In my cover of Stone Tower Temple, I used the electric guitar, the acoustic guitar, and I also threw in some ocarina. And I was in love with that thing. I thought it would be really cool. I learned how to play the instrument, I learned the melody for this song, and I had a lot of fun doing it. I don't regret it. But as the months and even years went by, I realized that maybe a wind instrument wasn't exactly the right fit for me. My home instrument will always be the guitar. And to better realize my creative vision, I was starting to think that replacing the ocarina with guitar would be a better idea. And it happens, you live, you learn, you try things. You know what they say, better to have loved than lost, than never to have recorded with ocarina at all. But it's not just limited to different instruments than your home instrument. Also, if you get better at your main instrument and you feel, man, I really could have done that better, and you think it would really make a difference, that might be a strong indicator. Of course, with the audio engineering too. As you learn how to record guitars better, whether you're miking an amp, whether you're using plugins and you learn the plugins better, you learn the EQ better, your mixing and mastering skills improve, or maybe even reamping. It could also be that your audience has changed. Maybe you did a song in the past, and at the time you didn't quite have the audience to really appreciate it. It is possible, as your following grows, that re-releasing a song will have a bigger impact. And of course, in this context, I'm not talking about just releasing the same song as before, but instead applying those improvements, either better musicianship, better sound quality, better mix. If you're playing with a band, it could be a great time to remaster, remix, re-release a song if you get a lineup change that significantly changes the sound. Maybe you got a different vocalist, a different lead guitarist with a different guitar solo, a different drummer with different fills. All of these things are criteria. So those are some ideas on when to remaster, but when should you not remaster a song? Well, first of all, if it's been a super short time since your song has been released, obviously days is too short, weeks is too short, maybe even months. How many years? I think for sure 1 or 2 releases ago is too soon to remaster a song. Be honest with yourself. Have your skills really improved since then? You don't have to tell me or tell us, you don't have to comment below whether you've improved or not, although do comment your thoughts down below. But as a musician and an audio engineer, have you really improved enough to make a significantly better song to then re-release? You also have to ask, will the audience appreciate this? Or by re-releasing your song, are you devaluing what you've released before? Are you saying, okay, that wasn't actually good? And are these small changes significant enough? Will the audience be able to hear the difference and also like the difference? Consider your songwriting process. Are you releasing music too quickly? Are you not iterating on your work enough before releasing? It's perfectly okay to write a song and then change it the next day. It is, of course, important to write and finish songs, and Done is better than perfect, but it's okay to take a little bit of time to think about what you've written and make some improvements or changes. It's easier to change something you have than to write something from scratch. So to get you over that first hurdle, you can write a skeleton of a song. And then in order to make it better, you can elaborate on various parts, add flourishes, add harmonies, whatever you want. You also have to ask yourself, will it be worth it putting in all the effort remastering a song? All the time spent working on something you've already released, changing the EQ, maybe adjusting the guitar tone, redoing the vocals if there are any. Not just the question of if it is going to be better objectively, but is it going to be better enough to justify all the time you spent doing this when you could have been working on the next great thing? Because our time is finite. There's the question on the financial resources too, if you're renting studio time, even paying for new guitar strings. But also as a creative, as an artist, will you be satisfied releasing the same thing again? Only you can answer this. So those are my thoughts on remastering and re-releasing music. Is it worth the effort to realize the best version of your creative vision? Or should you always keep moving forward and keep the new music coming? Be sure to comment your thoughts down below, and to continue the discussion, join the Discord. This is YouTube, so I have to say the YouTube things. Like, subscribe, comment, share the video, print out every frame and mail it, become a channel member, check out the Patreon. Be sure to stream my winter remaster sessions available on Spotify and major streaming services. And as always, peace.